Why, hello there. A Knife Tale here, bringing you a summary of a knife that I have done a full review on. The full review will be listed down in the description, should you care to see the full thing. This is the Civivi Hadros, a Dylan Mallory design. It is a budget knife, and though it has been discontinued, it is, in fact, still pretty widely available. You got about a 3 3/8 inch blade and just a little bit over 7.5 overall. What are we looking at here real fast? We're looking at a Warncliffe a Warncliffe blade shape with a nice thin hollow grind. And this is a true Warncliffe, perfectly straight. Thin hollow grind blade in true Civivi fashion. The steel is tiny. This is 10 CR 15 MOV. A steel that we don't really see that often. It's honestly a steel that I think we could do with seeing a little bit more. I mean, it should be a slight improvement over 9 CR, and I mean, we see that occasionally, and ARRPM 9, whichever one it is basically 9 CR, so this one might be slightly better. Honestly, I don't know why we don't see it as much. Maybe I'm completely off point and completely wrong. Either way, thumb stud actuation. It is on bearings. It is a liner lock. And the thumb studs are placed very well for actuation, by the way. There is jimping that is actually functional from Civivi, yes. Functional, good jimping. I mean, sometimes they do it, a lot of times they kind of don't. At least in my experience. Limited as it is. Plunge grind it's not perfect. It comes down to, it's pretty hard to tell. It looks like it comes down to almost the edge. However, I will say that it doesn't really matter because the stop pin hits back here at full tang thickness, so you can definitely cut in a choil. And I'm not sure you'll need to for a little while. You might get a few sharpenings out of this despite the plunge grind seemingly coming down close because of the hollow grind. You might not get too much of a smile to develop. Very flicky, as you can see. Decent access to the lock bar. It could be a little bit better, but I can get it from the side. That's a dog. It's a little bit tight, but still shake shut. Pretty darn nice. Of course, he's making noise now. I had to do something. Scales are micarta. They have, I believe, 3 flavors of micarta. I don't know if all of them are around because, like I said, discontinued, but look around and you'll definitely find this thing. It wasn't super popular, or I don't know if it did super well. Backspacer. It doesn't have a backspacer. It's got 2 standoffs. This is an aftermarket clip, but it is a Civivi clip. It's just a Civivi titanium clip that I got off of Amazon. They work great. They're popsicle stick clips. The basic budget clip, and I think this is part of the reason the downfall of this knife, the basic Civivi budget clip on this knife was not comfortable. It's such a thin... I mean, it's got a little bit of thickness to it. Let's not be unreasonable. It does. Let's see if we can get that real fast. I mean, it's 470, almost a half an inch. So not the thickest thing, but it's got a little bit of thickness to it, but it does not have much height. So it's a very thin, very slender, very manipulatable handle. But the budget clip does not feel good on this. And this one, it's fine. It's good with this clip on it. It really is. It's infinitely better than it was, and it's definitely I think $12 investment that would be worthwhile for a titanium clip that has good spring and retention. You just have to make sure you find the right one, because there are several different variants of Civivi clip that fit different knives, so make sure you're getting the right one. I forget which particular one this one was, but I'm sure they still sell it. So, also, as usual with Civivi, the pivot is your main logo, keeping the nice, relatively clean blade. I mean, you have the Mallory logo there, but I really don't mind that. Just one Maker's Mark logo right here on the rest of a clean blade. It looks good. I think it makes things better. So, my final thoughts on this one are that it's a really good knife. And, well, this one's not centered. I will admit that. This one has some off-centering, and I'm not 100% sure why. I've tried to center it up, but it's definitely off-centered. It's just not cooperative. I don't think it's a grind thing either. I think it would center if, like, right there. Blade seems pretty centered. So this one's maybe a little bit weirdness going on in the pivot. I mean, it happens. This is a budget knife. This is not a super expensive thing. This is just an older Civivi, somewhat older Civivi at this point now. Captured pivot, great to see. But overall, I really think this knife is one of those deserving of a V2. Because I know it didn't do probably super, super well, but it has such a dramatic look, and and there's so much good here, and very usable, but I think it needs a few upgrades. I may have talked about this in the full review. I don't even remember at this point. Good lord. But I would like to see one that is just slightly longer and slightly taller, so you get slightly more thickness on the handle, which will help with any pocket clip they put on it, but they also need to just accept the fact that they need to put this clip on this knife. If they were to tack $10 onto the price tag and send it out the door with one of the titanium pocket clips that they make on a bigger version of this knife, I think it would be really, really good. And again, it's a little tight on the lock, but I can definitely get it from the side, so. And I don't even usually like jimped lock bars, but this one is just enough. It's super rounded, super smooth, really well executed. Leave it a liner lock, of course. I personally think this could do for a good V2. Probably not going to happen, but I like the design. It's just different than a lot of things you see. So that's all I have to say about this one. They are discontinued again, so if you do want to ever consider picking one up, now would be a good time. They are probably I think they're usually just sitting around the $55 mark, and they may go on sale whenever, like, a sale happens. They're discontinued Civivi, so they're going to go on sale. So you might be able to get a nice deal at some point. Don't know. But that's all from me. Hopefully you found something interesting here. And hopefully you continue having a good day, honestly. Or start having a good day. You know, the standard spiel. Consider liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting, etc., etc. If you so feel like it, it would greatly help the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.